As I record this video, a neighboring nation is witnessing its own version of Achhe Din, if I may say so. Bangladesh, the neighbor we love to hate, is witnessing a new government, a new prime minister, and no matter which media house you watch, it is quite clear that overall the country is genuinely happy that the dark days of Sheikh Hasina's government are well and truly over. In fact, if tweets are anything to go by, our prime minister is happy too. Within hours of the Bangladesh Nationalist Party sweeping the elections, PM Modi tweeted this. But amid all this happiness, positivity and general optimism, one question and one region remain unanswered. What happens to Northeast India's biggest and most burning issue? Illegal immigration. But before I continue, a small request. If you like our work, please support us by becoming a member of EastMojo. The process is simple. Visit our website and choose a plan that suits you. Our monthly membership starts at just 200 rupees and your support helps keep independent journalism alive. You'll find the link here and in the description. Now, back to the story.
For months. To a village of Assam in the 75th Independence Day.
Bangladesh had been simmering for months, but in August 2024, it made world headlines when Sheikh Hasina was removed from power following mass protests and a rapid political escalation that began in July 2024. Every phone in the region was buzzing with videos and pictures of large-scale demonstrations and clashes between protesters and security forces, culminating in the Prime Minister's resignation and departure from the country on August 5, 2024. In the immediate aftermath, protest organizers and political actors moved quickly to install a caretaker administration. An interim government headed by Nobel laureate Muhammad Yunus took charge on August 8, 2024 and assumed responsibility for public order, restoring peace and prepare for new elections. The months that followed saw a series of legal and political measures intended to reshape the competitive landscape ahead of national polls. Authorities implemented party-level restrictions and legal actions against elements of the former ruling party. Media coverage and government briefings described bans on certain party organizations and the initiation of high-profile investigations into the events that precipitated the change of government. A date for a nationwide legislative election was set for February 12, 2026. Bangladesh is a democracy, sure, but its political history has been quite binary. Since its independence, they have had only two parties rule, the Awami League and the Bangladesh Nationalist Party. But the origins of the two parties cannot be more different. The Awami League was founded by Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, the tallest Bangladeshi leader the world has ever known and seen. Without the Awami League and Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, there may never have been a Bangladesh to begin with. The Bangladesh Nationalist Party, or BNP, on the other hand, was founded in September 1978 by the then President Ziaur Rahman. Back then, the BNP was a vehicle to consolidate a broad-based political coalition following the period of military-backed governance that emerged after the assassination of Sheikh Mujibur Rahman in 1975. According to historical accounts, the party was conceived as a nationalist alternative to the Awami League's secular Bengali nationalism, instead emphasizing Bangladeshi nationalism rooted in sovereignty, territorial identity and a distinct cultural political trajectory. Ideologically, the BNP describes itself as a center-right party advocating multi-party democracy, a market-oriented economy and a strong role for private enterprise alongside state regulation. Since its early years, the BNP has maintained political proximity to Islamist and right-wing forces in Bangladesh. This alignment became particularly visible during periods when the party formed governing coalitions with Islamist parties, most notably Bangladesh Jamaat-e-Islam. While the BNP is not an Islamist party in organizational or doctrinal terms, it has historically accommodated religious parties as strategic allies to broaden its electoral base and counterbalance the Awami League. The BNP-led governments extended the public role of religious symbolism in politics, including amendments and policy positions that highlighted Islam as a central component of national identity while stopping short of advocating a theocratic state. This position has allowed the BNP to appeal simultaneously to conservative religious constituencies and to voters who prioritize electoral democracy and nationalism. That sounds very similar to a certain party in India.
इस सज्जन को क्या तकलीफ है भाई?
And the reason why we have spent so much time in Bangladesh politics' history will become clear in the next few minutes. We will not talk about the election results as they are in public domain for all. Our interest as of now is one thing and one thing only. We have been told for decades that we are all going to deport illegal immigrants because, let us be honest, there are only two realistic options. We either deport illegal immigrants or we accept them as citizens and move on. But the question is, deport where? Bangladesh? The Bangladesh that supposedly hates us because, let us be honest, the leader they hate and blame for thousands of deaths is right now living a comfortable life in India. The Bangladesh that we never stop blaming because our security agencies and governments do not do what they are supposed to do. If illegal immigrants are coming in thousands, why are we allowing them? If we, India, did our job, we would not have a problem to begin with, right? Also, let us stick to the narrative that Sheikh Hasina was good for India. Fine. So did we discuss deporting thousands of millions of people during her tenure? Between 2014 and 2024, we had a BJP government that acted like they are the only ones who can stop illegal immigrants as long as they were Muslims, and a Bangladesh government that was allegedly sympathetic to our concerns. For 8 of those 10 years, we also had a BJP government in Assam, and for 6 of those 10 years, we had a BJP government in Tripura. And yet, even the biggest Bhakt cannot show us exactly what this party has done at a diplomatic level to address this issue. The only visible development is that we are building detention centers. But what are we planning to do? Detain millions without a charge? Remember this, being an illegal immigrant is not a crime per se. You are not serving a sentence in jail, you are being detained. And detention centers are meant to be temporary. Those detained must be deported. Except that for the new Bangladesh government, this is not an issue because officially they have neither acknowledged nor admitted this to be an issue. We are basically building detention centers to detain with no clear path to deportation. Masterstroke indeed. We so had a government that favored us and we did nothing, and now we have a government that does not favor us and we will still not do anything. Our systems to identify illegal immigrants have failed. Our promises made to the locals have failed. Look at foreigners' tribunals. For example, 18 years into their existence and 1 lakh cases pending. Guwahati High Court questioning how they function given that 85% of the FT verdicts are overturned. The FT situation is so bad that the government had to consider retraining the judges. So has FT achieved what it was meant to do? No. And remember NRC? Remember when NRC was offered as a solution? Yeah, there is a reason why we do not hear about it. Instead, now the argument is how other states should follow suit and have their own NRCs because look how well it worked out in Assam, right? Officially, we do not even have proper data about how many people have actually illegally immigrated. Again, not my words. This is what the government said in the court. And I will not talk much about Tripura because A, we have already done that in detail in this and several other episodes and nothing changed. And B, according to the center, illegal immigration is not an issue in Tripura because, well, you know why. And instead of admitting failures, our great leaders are making AI videos shooting people because they are wearing a cap. We are further than ever when it comes to addressing the illegal immigration issue. With the new government in Bangladesh, we are unlikely to see any short-term or long-term solution to this problem. And as we have been saying for years now, Assam's illegal immigration problem is not just Assam's issue, it is the entire Northeast India's problem. What happened in Manipur is not an aberration, it is a warning. For now, though, it seems elections in Assam this year and Manipur next year are more important than the future of this region. Thank you for watching the video, and if you like our work, please do support us by becoming a member of EastMojo. You can visit our website and choose a plan that suits you. Remember, your support will help keep independent journalism alive.
Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to EastMojo. For any queries, put them down in the comments section below and press on the bell icon for notifications.